Hello, I'm back again, and now we're going to do the blue across the nose. I still have blue paint, and it may be a tad bit thick, but I'm going to put it on and take it right back off. I want some blue to actually show up here. Just a little more. Put a little blue under. Blue right here. All these places have been blued before. So this is actually just adding to what's already showing up there, because I just think it needs to be a little bit darker. Not a lot darker, just a little. Another thing that you're going to find that babies have is they have little bitty veins in blue and red that are around their eyes that come from the actual birth process, just from being little bitty. And I'm going to have to do the double up on the glasses here, so count yourself lucky that you're not looking at my face, because I have on 2 pair of glasses. Because these are going to be really tiny little bitty lines, and they're going to okay, don't touch the red cup. This is not my favorite paintbrush. It's one of them, but that one's too big. Okay. Here we go. Let's give this one a shot. This may work out better. We've got so much color going on that this is not necessarily something that would absolutely have to happen at this point, but I usually like it. And they're too thick for me today, so we're going to pounce. Maybe this has got a little bit thicker. No, this is the one the moth got in. We don't want moths in our blue paint. Try to get where it pooled a little bit and just barely touch. She's saying no, so we're going to go with no. Too many times to try. So, I will try some red, because red capillaries are something that happen on a baby's cheeks too. She doesn't have anything like that. And you just do little designs. My paint's not thick enough. That is my problem. Here, baby, sit there. And we'll do this way. I know this looks really red, but we're going to be doing such a small amount that it's not going to. Just a couple of little places where that wasn't very smart. See? Now it's gone. The capillaries are still there though because that paint was thicker. I'm gonna put one right here. These are what got a couple in her eye. We are going to do the blue. I'm just going to do a thicker version of the blue. Not a lot, and just enough to where it's just another one of those realistic factors that it gives whenever you do things with the different colors. So it's amazing the colors that are actually in your skin. And looks like we got a black eye going on here, but it is what it is at this point, I think. Lift some of that off. There we go. Yeah, much better. She still has a black eye, but not so much. And I think I'm pretty happy with her color because you could go back over it again with the washes, the red, blue, and yellow, and I think I'm pretty happy with her the way that she is. She has a very pale complexion, but a lot of babies do. And I'm not saying I won't go back over it. I just, at this point, don't think that's what I'm going to do. Not you. Okay. Another thing that we're going to need to think about are the fingernails and the toenails. Fingernails and toenails. If you look at your finger, not mine, seeing as they have paint all over them, but I did this shading around the fingernails and the nail beds when I did the I think that moth is in there. Let's see. When I did my shading, I did around the fingernails and nail beds. You just really are not smart today. No, you're not going to make it. And you contaminated my perfect color. I'm going to mix up a color for the fingernails and the it's going to be way wet. Why do I keep getting that out of there? You need a burgundy color for this, and it needs to be more than a thicker than a wash. A baby's fingernails are actually shaded with dark colors, and this kit has wonderful fingernails. So I'm going to go right over here, and it's just going to take a tiny bit, and I'm going to paint it on there, and I'm going to just do all of them on this hand, because your baby's fingernails are going to be darker than the rest of her hand. That's just the nature of how it goes. And you can't see her thumbnail, but just a tiny tad. So I'm going to cover just a tiny tad. And then I'm going to go ahead and take that off by pushing lightly toward the cuticle. So it leaves some of the paint, but it takes a lot of the color away so that it has a natural look of getting her fingernail. Because you can add a lot of realism to your baby by getting the fingernails nice. And this one's really got the opportunity for very nice nails. I don't know if you can see the difference, or if just maybe it's me, because in a minute when we get through doing the nail beds, I'm going to put nail tips in white.